What it do, Eagle fans, Eagles Nation? Welcome back, Flying with Mike here. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. It's been a very hectic week. Everything's going on. Watching all the games on Thursday and now leading up today to Sunday. Sunday night, we have the Packers. First, before I get started on that, did you have a good Thanksgiving? I hope you and your family had a good time, had a lot of food. You know, your boy ate. I freaking ate, my boy. I had some good old food. Girlfriend threw down, and I got sit back, drink, eat. Good old day. I lost all my bets, but hey, you win some, lose some. It's all good. It's all good. The Packers, hey, they put a beat down on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys end up being the Giants. Mm, we should see. All right, but let's get into it. Eagles, Packers. What will the game plan be? Shane Steichen and Nick Sirianni. The game plan y'all been using for like pretty much for like the past 5 weeks has been the same. Pass first, run it in the second half. Pass in first half, run in the second half. That's been the same method for the past couple of weeks. Is this finally gonna change? Are we actually established a running game in the first half? We haven't been doing it. Ever since the Cardinals game, I've noticed that it's always been the same exact strategy. It hasn't changed yet. It hasn't even went down the left road just a tad bit. It's all been the same road. Every single game, exact same thing. Sanders it doesn't get enough toes. And when I say Sanders, I mean Sanders, all the running backs, Gainwell, Scott, all of them never get toast in the first half. It's all just a strong passing attack. And it works whenever you can blow people out. Like we blowing people out, then cool, it's perfect. But whenever it's not working, we're having to fight for every yard, every touchdown, every point. You're just giving Jalen no help in the first half, and then like, all right, Jalen, he give you help in the second half. Why? Why we like? I've been doing some thinking. I've been thinking since last year. What are the Eagles known for? A run first team. Jalen can't throw. And I think they're so stuck in that mindset of we can't get to back to that point of running first and then trying to throw. And I think that's why they're coming out in this game plan in the first half. We're going to throw, and then we're going to try to run in the second half. That's what I came with. That's what my conclusion has came down to. Like we have to still run the football in the first half. Like we have all these games where Miles is having 1 or 2 carries in the first half, and that's it. In the second half, they'll try to give him the ball a couple more times after that. But that has to change. You're being so one-sided. If a good defensive coordinator, if this Packers defensive coordinator is watching what we're doing every week, we know that they know that the Eagles are going to come out and try to throw the ball a lot in the first half, then they have an advantage on us. We have to get Miles the ball in the first half. Miles, Boston, Gainwell, all of them. We can't keep doing this thing where we have like 2 rushing attempts in the first half, and then that's like, all right, let's try to run the ball now. No, run the ball in the first half. Play your game. Don't be scared. Jalen is growing. It's okay. It is okay to let the running game be a factor in the first half. It is okay. Trust. As long as you get the win, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Now, when it comes to Packers offense, Aaron Rodgers has been struggling. He got this Watson kid that's turning up, receiver. Randall Cobb's coming back. He made a couple plays against Titans last week. But their offense is so sporadic. It is so weird, their offense this year. Like sometimes Aaron Rodgers just can't connect with the receivers that he has. They're on the wrong page, and that's why they've been losing a lot. He has no top tier receiver, and that's really killing him. Now we do have to play good running backs this week. We all know about Dylan, and then they got the other boy that's popping off. I forgot his name top of my head. Jones, Aaron Jones. The Titans defense bottled him up last week, and that took off a lot of the Packers offense. He was averaging about 5.6 yards or so a carry. The Titans see like a 3.7. If the Eagles sue L.J. Joseph, Fletcher, Brandon Graham, if Robert Quinn feels like showing up, like, like all these people, if we do what we did last week and force these Packers to throw, this is a game. We win. We win. It's just that easy. We gotta force the Packers to want to throw. Slay will do his job. Bradbury is gonna do his job. And I think Maddox might be back. I'm not sure if Maddox is back or not. But they will do their job. Gannon, that game plan you used last week, continue it, and also continue changing up your scheme. It's so good when you make adjustments. You made adjustments last week. Saw what happened. Because using Jonathan Gannon, he makes adjustments, but it'd be so late in the game. Last week, he made adjustments quick, and it worked out perfect. If we shut down this Packers rushing attack, this would be game. Now, Watson, he's going to make his plays here and there. He's been a touchdown machine the past couple of weeks for Rodgers. Another thing, when it comes to watching the Eagles offense, of course, I want to see Miles get more toast. I want to see Miles get at least 8 toasts in the first half. That's not asking nothing crazy. Just 8 toasts in the first half. That's all I'm asking. Let Miles get the ball. But I want to see how A.J. Brown looks. A.J. Brown's, to me, he looked a little hurt the past couple of weeks. Like, whenever he fumbled the football, like, he caught it, but he was like, the way he wasn't running to, like, run through somebody. He was running to, like, be kind of timid. And when he was timid, somebody came in, boom, punched the ball out, and he fumbled. So, is A.J. Brown hurt? Because Devontae Smith been making plays the past couple of weeks. We know we don't have Goddard. So, we can't run the same offense that we tried to run when we had Goddard. Goddard was that guy. Now we need to revert. And how do you revert? Run the ball. Run the ball, Sirianni. It doesn't have to be this crazy number, but get more toast to the running back. Take pressure off of Jalen. We don't have Goddard. That's a big weapon that Jalen is missing. That was his safety blanket. Mix in the run game. Do some play action. Devontae Smith will get his. A.J. Brown will get his. That should be the game plan. The Packers don't have the best rushing defense. And even if they did, you don't let that dictate who you are. Like I said, watching the Eagle talks and everything, run the ball. That's what our game plan should be. That's what everybody's been doing to you guys. Do it back to them. Control the clock. Control the game. Whenever you're running the ball, especially in these cold night games, that puts a toll on the defense. And if we give Miles, like I say, just give him 8 toes. At least 8 toes in the first half. That's not including Boston Scott game, getting about 1 or 2 or something like that. So we should at least have about 11-ish rushes in the first half. Take pressure off of Jalen. Use the play action game. Eat them up. Eat the linebackers up. If we do that and shut down their rushing attack and force the Packers to throw, that's game. T.J. Edwards is looking good. Jonathan Gannon. Sue looked good for the first game. L.J. Joseph looked good for the first game. Play your defense. Aaron Rodgers will miscommunicate with the receivers. That's what they've been having all year, and that's why they're losing these games. The receivers are just they have no timing. They will miscommunicate. But if we take the running game out and force him to throw, we get this dub. Let's get this dub. All right, guys. That's it. I'm ready. Sit back and watch some football. Get ready to watch my bets and everything. And watch the Eagles take care of business tonight. But y'all take care. I will be streaming. So swing on by. Hey, flying with Mike. Later, guys. Take care now. Peace.